Hello, 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 everybody. How is everybody today? I half raw dogged it today. I decided not to wear any eye makeup today because I just did not feel like doing it. Let me turn down the music a bit. I don't know why it's making the big loud noise. Is the music a good volume for y'all? Or is it a bit too loud? It's probably not too soft. But hello, Earth Girl. Hello, Polished Mess. Hello, Nailed It Guys. Hello, JoJo. Just wear sunglasses? I suppose I could. Let me. Where's my razor synapse? I guess I'm. Also, my lip gloss is like really dark on the outside and like really, really like there on the inside. Oh. That was the wrong mic. Thank you. Ghostface voice and scare. What's up? Yes. Like, wait, what are you Ghostface voicing? What are we doing? Hold on. This is why I never don't wear makeup when I'm on stream, because then I'm just like gonna be obsessed with like fixing my face the entire stream. That lip gloss is not doing it for me today. So we're switching over to my e.l.f. Gloss stain. There we go. Because that one actually covers the butthole, you know? I don't want to be like my cat, showing off my butthole to everybody. At least not on stream. All right. Okay. Better. I just like smooshed it all over the freaking bottle though. All right. That is it Mauvelous? It's Power Mauve. Power Mauve. I know I say I hate mauve, but this polish, this lip gloss is like the color of my lips. It's my lips but visible color. Your dog always shows his butthole, but he doesn't have a tail, so he can't be too upset. Yeah, you can't blame him for that. You're here, but also watching soccer, so you'll be lurking. Coriat, are you in Germany? Because if you are, congrats on the being in Germany. I know that Kadachi was talking about how everyone's gonna be wearing German colors. Blurp, 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 blurp. Linry knows Linry might not know my setup intimately, like directly, but she knows when something's going wrong. She knows what it is, and we love that. Okay. Did you do the whole thing where you buy a lip product according to your nipple color? Because it's supposed to be a perfect shade. I don't think so. Hold on. Let's check. No, my nips are like way lighter. I always forget. I like a mauve. I do come over to the mauve side. I'd prefer not to. Look, lip color and nail color are very different animals. Very, very different animals. With my nail color, I want them to pop out and I want them to like be seen across the room. Wendy, oh my God, 16 months. Holy shit. We are 2 months away from another stream, baby.
I don't know you.
Yeah. I want it to like, with my lip color, I want it to be kind of like way more neutral because I don't want to have to worry about applying my lipstick weirdly. I don't want to worry about it smudging too much. I just want it to kind of be like, look, real live lips. Look at these. They exist. Head to toe mauve, please. You're actually in Austria, but you support Germany. There we go. Okay, so you're basically there. Hello, Spadazzles. Hello. You got me to sticky licky like lip gloss. What song is that? So Linry, did those nails turn out good? I have no attention span. I have been on ADHD meds for a while now, and I don't want to go too heavy on them because like I've definitely felt the feeling of like having a little bit of less of a personality when I've like gone to a higher dose. But also at the same time, I still can't concentrate for shit. Yes, I saw them in the Discord. Let me bring them up. I thought I saw them. Hold on. Let's go to the Nails General. The Nails General. Because I think that's where you posted them. And then we had a really long conversation. Yes, with the skeleton. They're so good. Okay. Let's open this in the browser because it's so fucking good. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at the pores on Linry's skin. Oh, what happened to my... Hold on. Something happened to my face. Something happened to my face. Hi. Let's make it unhappen. We're gonna unhappen the happening. There we go. My face is back. Yes, it's so good. And actually, Xtina, right now, we have changed her outfit, and she is also being a pride skeleton. We love it. And she's looking like mommy today. She has her glasses on. She's being Pan. We love this for her. She has been in that sleeping bag for a month. And every time I look at her, I'm like, I should get her out of the sleeping bag. And then I don't get her out of the sleeping bag. And then I don't do that. I am a neglectful mom. Yeah. Those were bones on my doll. Yes. And then she has candy on her neck that was given. Yeah, General Nails reporting to duty. Lip Gloss is a song by Lil Mama. I have to look that up. Anyway, these are so sick. And Literally did these with polish thinner. And yeah, I really love the texture. I wasn't seeing it when you were doing it. I wasn't seeing how good the texture was, but now that I am looking at it again, it's so fucking good. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. Today I'm very excited because we are celebrating. Look, Tiffany, I don't know shit. I don't get stuff. I don't understand things. I don't listen to new stuff. The only thing that I watch right as it's coming out is Jenny Nicholson videos and Illuminati drama. I am so on the edge of my seat about this Illuminati court case. Like, it sounds like it's actually going to court. I think that Oz Media is having a stream about it right now. I think that she's not taking his settlement. And yeah, I really hope she gets humbled in a big way. Like, I don't like using that term really, but like, I do hope that. And that she has to pay everybody's court fees. That's what I'm hoping for this. This is like, yeah, well, I wasn't listening to that then either, apparently. Work those bones. Okay, yes. Oh wait, is that the song with my lip glosses popping? People, okay, it's 2008. All right, so I was extremely busy. What was I doing in 2008? I had a really shitty boyfriend in 2008, so maybe I just was like, I just wasn't there for it. You just watched Evangelina vid and hopped off his stream. Yes. I didn't watch the Evangelina vid because I think that she's covering stuff I already know, because I've been watching Mad Catster. Mad Catster is the cutest gentleman. I love him. He is this lawyer who has like a bajillion cats. And he just found out he's allergic to cats, and he had to go to the hospital for it. And so he's getting like treatment to like get himself like desensitized to the cats. But like, he's clearly had cats for years, so that makes me kind of scared that someday I'll become allergic to cats randomly. But anyway, he just like finds like the actual court cases that like apply to YouTubers, and he you know, he covers them. He like reads the legalese and explains it to you. And I love him so much. So yeah, I watched the Oz Media, his long video, Dear Illuminati, and I've been keeping up with Mad Catster. So yeah. What did he say on his live stream, Spadazzles, if you don't mind filling me in? Because I literally hopped in and was like, oh, I can't stay here and I don't know what's happening. Your boo's allergic to cats. How does he live? You were drinking in 2008 mostly. I like drank mostly. Like, my heavy drinking era was like my last year of high school, my first year of college. Because I mostly drank with my sister actually at college parties, but they were gay college parties, and lesbians left me alone, and so did the gay guys. So I felt pretty safe to just experiment. Probably wasn't great for my brain, but whatever, I'm fine. Your wife and you are obsessed with the Karen Reed trial. It's been like 6 weeks and already they're nowhere near close. Which one's Karen Reed? Is that the mortician? Because like, I just decided I didn't have time. I was like, I can only fall. Also, I'm not that interested in TikTok stuff, but like, I'm always interested in like some good tea, you know? To me, all TikTokers are criminals who belong in jail. I'm just joking. I'm not even really a believer in jail. So, But I do not enjoy watching TikTok, and that's a crime to produce something I don't enjoy watching. Oh dear, you love Death Valley Nails, but you just sent out a freaking novel in an email and is releasing 21 polishes for the summer collection. Slow down, baby. Independent makers are going buck wild recently. Have y'all noticed that? I guess they've been going buck wild for a while, but I tend to try to stay out of it. So I'm hearing more and more. They think she backed over her cop boyfriend and killed him. Oh my God. You're in Massachusetts. A lot of crooked cop stuff goes on in the case. Wow. You said he gave Triangle a generous settlement and she declined. The only thing that is going to court is 2 things. Yes, I remember the 2 things that are going to court because that was in a Mad Catster video. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with the Illuminati case, I'll like very briefly sum it up for you. So there was a like anti-MLM and like anti-scam channel called Illuminati. I liked her, but I did notice that she mispronounced things a lot and put out a lot of videos. So I was kind of like, I wish she would slow down on the content creation because she's sharing factual information and she's making fuck ups. So like, that was my take on her, but I did follow her. And then one day she decided to claim on her Twitter that Legal Eagle, who is a massive legal YouTuber, like lawyer YouTuber, had plagiarized her in his editing style, and it wasn't true at all. Like, it was just, he was using stuff that anybody could do with editing. And so like people started to kind of make fun of her about that. And also somebody else came forward, H-Bomber Guy, another YouTuber, came forward very suspiciously with like a shot for shot of her plagiarizing from a documentary on her YouTube channel. So that happened. Then a bunch of people started coming out of the woodwork telling their horror stories about her, mostly because like people who had heard about the Legal Eagle drama were now like, are you still friends with her? Are you still friends with the Illuminati? Talk about it. Talk about it. And so finally they were like, fuck, I'll talk about it. She sucks. I hate her. We're not friends anymore. And then she released her own video where she talked shit about her friends, including sharing very private information about people's mental health and conversations she had with employees' therapists. And it was very fucked up. And then H-Bomber Guy released his massive video about plagiarism, and she was a huge part of that video. And he released a supplementary video just about how shitty her videos are, just because he like thought it was like, he realized it didn't fit into his video, so he just released it separately. And I don't exactly remember what he said about it there, but he also talked about her plagiarism. So she brought on this like downfall all by herself, and now she is suing a lot of the people who have worked for her in the past, claiming that they violated their NDAs, which they hadn't, and all this other stuff. And so they were trying to get the cases thrown out, but they were just like, the judge couldn't prove that they weren't going to win those cases, that Illuminati wouldn't win those cases. So like they had to keep the cases going, not because he sides with Illuminati, just because that's how the legal process works. So that is what's happening. That's the Illuminati case. Anyway. All right. What are people saying? Yeah, 21. What are the, okay, Danny, what is the collection? Danny, what's the Death Valley collection like? Like, why 21? Or do you know? What is it about? She whittled the collection down. How? Yeah, that does sound like an OPI collection, Tiffany. It was the hacking into the computer claim, and I think that his vid cameo in Wonder's vid. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you know what I'm talking about now. You love that she went after a lawyer channel of all people, right? It's because, like, okay, so the reason that she thought that he had plagiarized her, besides just not knowing how editing works, because she is a content farm, is what we have found out from all this, which I had been starting to expect or suspect. But again, like, I'm not going to say that I wasn't a fan, like, because I was legit a fan. But like, one of his editors asked in her Discord, her editor, or emailed her editor saying, how did you do this thing where you make like this NFL graphic 3D? And he didn't reply, but the guy sent it to Blair, And it was just a plugin. It was like an Adobe After Effects plugin. It was not theirs to copyright and claim to be their thing. It's just a thing that you can use. And so then like she started watching Legal Eagle and saw that he used a torn paper effect. So like at the bottom of the screen, there would be like a piece of torn paper. And then also he used a highlighting of text effect, which is something that people have been doing for decades now. Decades. In like real documentaries, not just YouTube videos. It was so, she is such a fucking clown. What the hell? What the hell? What is wrong with her? All right. As with all of the Valley Nails collections, it's really random. There doesn't seem to be a theme in the formulas. The colors are all over the place. What's it called? What's the collection called? Release is a better word than a collection. Yeah, like we've re-released our entire brand. We've rebranded. There are 2 new dust to dust polishes in the middle of the... Sorry, I'm getting so heated about something that has nothing to do with me, but that's just who I am as a person. Hey everyone, I'm work lurking. My old laptop is finally on its last leg, so you can't really chat because the whole thing is super broken. Oh my God. I've been missing you, son, and you've been around here less and less. Dust to Dust is a collection that Death Valley Nails has where they use like real pieces of like stuff. Like, so one of them's called Bone and it has real cattle bones. They're ethically sourced in that they weren't going to be used by the meat processing plant. They were just going to be thrown away, so they were using the waste. There's one with flower petals. Danny definitely knows more about this than I do. Yeah, I read the whole email, but it's titled Our Summer Collection. Hi, Wendy. Last Friday you had a migraine, but you were here Tuesday and you were distracted by Stardew. Yes, I remember that. They're all super sheer. Yeah, they're basically toppers. They're basically toppers, but because they have like natural pigments and stuff in them, like... They don't, their bases aren't perfectly clear. Like Bones kind of has like a Orly Bonder base almost color to it. Not as vibrant, not as brown or orange or whatever you would call this. It's really cool. Yeah, none of it has hurt animals to do it. It's all just if it's an animal product, it's not. I think that Bone might be the only one that's not vegan. But yeah, but the Bone is also not, it's not, yeah, you know what I mean. It's stuff that was already there that nobody was using. The old laptop runs on Windows 8, so that's the problem. I'm on your phone until you finish work and can move to the desktop. Okay. All right, let's take off my nail polish. Let's take it off. I am wearing on this hand, I am wearing, it's got a little bit of blue tack on it now. I'm wearing Cuticula's Extraterrestrial. Super gorge. Super gorge. We love to see it. There were fossil fragments that couldn't be used by their... Oh, the fossils! Yes. Yay. Okay, I forgot about fossils. That's so cool. Did you guys ever see that comic? It was like a Rage comic style. Like it wasn't like the Rage face, but it was like one of those comics that was made up of like those, you know, those little like meme faces basically, where somebody's sitting next to this guy on a plane and like the guy turns to him and like shows him this tiny seashell fossil, and the dude on the plane who presumably made this comic takes the fossil and eats it, thinking it's an Altoid. And then like it's like a picture of him in bed, like remembering, like, you know, when you're asleep and you remember the most embarrassing moments of your life. It's like, remember that time I ate that fossil that guy gave me? Or not even gave him, showed him. He just showed him the fossil. I don't think he was intending for him to take it or eat it or anything. You need to get a super cheap laptop for your work entertainment. Yes, the laptops are so cheap now. So cheap. Yeah, nothing's no harm in the grand scheme of things. You're absolutely right. That is kind of like why, like, I'm not saying that I want people to use animal products flippantly, but when something is called vegan, that doesn't like make me go like, oh yay, at least no animals were harmed. Because so often, like, things that are replacing stuff that is made by animals are plastics that are never going to actually biodegrade and will harm the earth more than making the animal products. Like vegan leather is like my least favorite of the vegan things that I know of. So yeah, like I'm not saying like someone saying something is vegan is a red flag, but like I don't think you should test things on animals, especially not cosmetics. I mean, medicine's kind of like that's up in the air, but like you shouldn't test cosmetics on animals. But also switching out animal products for other stuff isn't necessarily, in my opinion, like always the right way to go. Always. I know, right? Poor Fossil dude. The old one you have was free. Well, you can't get better than free. I've had laptops like that, son. All right. Let me get my little clippies. I do like the little clippies. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So, I just watched right before stream, and I wrote a long rant about it in the Discord, a ride through of Tiana, and I keep wanting to call her Tanya for some reason, but Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Disney World. They're building one here too, and it's made out of Splash Mountain, one of my favorite rides. And like, I was really excited about this redo because even though I love Splash Mountain and I do love the characters in it, it was themed after Song of the South, which is a movie that Disney has not sold in decades, and people have a lot of problems with for pretty good reason. Like the ride didn't include any of the stuff that was like that problematic, but I can understand wanting to get rid of it. And I thought that making it Princess and the Frog theme was a good idea. But I don't like what they did. I don't like what they did. Steph, I don't know if you saw on your stream yesterday, but you officially approved the wet sponge gradient method. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. I wanted to get my video done and I wanted to get a bunch of stuff cleaned. And I did get my video done basically, but like, I don't actually think I'm going to release it, unfortunately. So I think there's going to be no video this week. I am so glad. So tell me about how you like the gradient method, because yeah, I just think it just improves the sponge. You know, it just improves the sponge basically. Let's see. It was also new when you got it free. Unfortunately, when you got it free. Unfortunately, it was from your ex. So you don't have that connection anymore. That sucks. You can't wait to wet your sponge. I bet you can't, Jojo. I bet you've been thinking about it all day. But yeah, so let me tell you about frickin' Tiana's fucking... frickin' Tiana's fucking. That's the ride that I would make. Tiana's frickin' Bayou Adventure. The stupid... I hate it. Anyway. So... most of the dark rides at Disneyland and Disney World that are themed after a cartoon movie, they just like retell the movie. And I think that that's a pretty good way to do it. I think that that's kind of the way to do it. All the ones that they've made that aren't retelling the movie, I have not liked. The ones that I can think of are... what was the one on the top, like on the tip of my tongue? That was like, oh, the Finding Nemo submarines. Because like, they're like, oh, Nemo got lost again. Let's go do everything that we did in the movie. And I'm like, why not just reenact the movie itself? Like, why not just reenact it? You were worried that water would affect the polish, but it didn't, that you noticed, just made the sponge bigger and more pliable. Yeah, you squeezed it out really good, right? The water shouldn't do anything. The water should just be making the sponge more pliable. So that's a 1 for 2 because what's his name tried it. Aculid tried it. And he likes the dry sponge. And like, he is so good at gradients. So, you know, I'm not sitting here judging. If the dry sponge works for him, then he's clearly doing something right. But anyway, so the frickin' Tiana ride, she's like, you see her animatronic, and she's like, we're gonna throw a party, the opening of the new restaurant, I think. So help me get ready. And so like, you go to like, well, first in the show, like you're going through this swamp, and I'm gonna show you because I just wanna, because I have the computer screen here. Because I have the screen here. And I can do whatever I want. You did your first sponge last night. It was a dry sponge because you were lazy, and pieces of your sponge stuck to the nail. Very curious how that happened. Very, very curious how that happened. All right. So let me turn the sound off on here. Okay, so in the beginning of the ride, let me screen share this. In the beginning of the ride, you're just like going through this like, you know, cute little swamp, whatever. And then suddenly, like, look, this whole area is just bisected by this big wooden wall of like food being cooked. And it's like, and then this like really shitty sign, what does it say? A celebration of family and friends of New Orleans. It's just like a general celebration. We're having a celebration for Day. This is the day that we celebrate. The proud home of Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen. I don't feel like at home they call each other Prince and Princess. You feel me? Because like, I don't think, because they're living in New Orleans. He's not the Prince of New Orleans. Maybe they call themselves that. I don't know. I kind of feel, I don't know. Hello, Nerd Loves Nails. Hello. Nerd Loves Nails made a comment on my Brad and Janet, my Brad and Janet Manny that like made me laugh for like a whole ass day. Because there's a line in Sweet Transvestite where he's like, let me show you around, maybe play you a sound. You look like you're both pretty groovy. And that's what Nerd Loves Nails posted. And all day long, I was looking at my nails at Brad and Janet and being like, they look like they're both pretty groovy. You wish New Orleans would put up a sign that says, welcome to NOLA, home of Princess Tiana. That would be hysterical if that was just like when you entered the city on the freeway. Like, can I get some backup here? This is fucking, like, usually that's just all big and open. Usually that's all big and open and you just like go through and it's a big like barn or whatever it's supposed to be. But they just like, right in the middle of the fucking bayou, they just put up this big wall. And I'm sure it's because they didn't finish landscaping and putting figures in, but fuck me if I don't think that's a good excuse. Like, finish putting stuff in or don't open it. It's been closed for so damn long, Disney. Why do you care? Anyway, yeah, so then you see like the Tiana animatronic and she's good. I don't really like these new animated animatronics like of like the cartoon characters. Personally, I think they look, I don't know if the word is too janky and not janky enough. Like, I need that's to the right level of jankiness when it comes to my animatronics or I can't finish, you know what I mean? Right, it's not Disney quality. It really isn't. They're like there's so many weird signs that just seem so cheap. They just seem so cheap, right? And so the next thing you see is this like garden with 2 stalks of animatronic okra. Wow, guys. That just made the 2 stalks of animatronic okra make it worse. I hope they realize that. If you're not going to animate the rest, wait, was it just called Tiana's Foods? I'm going back. Yeah, it's just called Tiana. Wait, okay, no, there wasn't okay, there wasn't, for a second there, I thought there was a apostrophe and I was going to literally die. I was gonna literally die. The animatronic okra, hold on, I'll make sure you see it. 2 animatronic okra. This makes it worse. If all the vegetables don't move and there's just 2 haunted stalks of okra. No, this at least makes sense because that's like kind of like a high wall and maybe somebody got off. I don't know, but I'm not mad at this wall. I'm mad at the other wall. That wall I could forgive if it wasn't for everything else. So like there's a lot of nice stuff going on, but I just wish they had redone the story. I heard a rumor that they didn't want to include the voodoo elements in this ride, to which I say, don't make the fucking ride. Like, if you're not going to put the villain from the movie, who is sick as fuck, in this ride, I don't know enough about that situation to know if it would have been okay or not. Don't make the ride. I am neutral on okra. I will eat okra, but if I see fried okra on a menu, I'm not like, I gotta have the okra. Unless it was like unless it was like a specifically like a place that like specialized in it. So yeah, like you're not hearing the songs, but no time during this is it scary. There's a lot of scary parts in Splash Mountain, and there should be. It's a thrill ride. Like, it is scary. And the way that this is advertised as just Tiana's Bayou Adventure, like, let me show you just like, when you see this, do you think you're gonna go down a big old fucking log flume? Do you think that? And don't you think that maybe that would be important information for a child or scared adult going on this attraction? Now, obviously, especially at Disneyland, when you walk up to Splash Mountain, it is so hard to figure out, to like not figure out what that is. But they also took Splash Mountain out of the name. I thought it was going to be Splash Mountain and then like a colon and then like whatever it was called. So it'd be Splash Mountain, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I think it's such a huge mistake to remove Splash Mountain from the name, especially since Splash Mountain had nothing to do with Song of the South. The name Splash Mountain actually had to do with the movie Splash with Tom Hanks, because frickin' what's his name, Michael Eisner, who is just such, I always say, such a fascinating character. He really wanted to capitalize on the movie Splash that they owned. And so he wanted to make a ride about that movie, and they were like, why don't we not? And so they made a different choice, not a better or worse, well, maybe a worse, I don't know. Worse in some ways, better in other ways choice of making it based on Song of the South. So Splash Mountain's got a lot of problems. Like the animatronics are good, but there are a lot of spaces without them. However, it's not like Splash Mountain was just full of animatronics. It's not like it was just full of animatronics. All right. I'm looking back up at the stuff. That's the whole movie. Exactly, Tiffany, exactly. A dark ride with voodoo aesthetic from the movie would be sick. Absolutely, it would. For you, it depends on how the okra is prepared. You like fried okra, but you don't like animatronic okra. Okra, I agree. I prefer fried okra to animatronic every day. They have a whole ass haunted mansion and they're worried about voodoo. I think that they're not worried about the haunted mansion because I think that okay, I know very little about voodoo, but I think that for some people it's an actual religion. And perhaps it is practiced by people of color and they don't want to they don't want to be profiting off of that. Perhaps they think that's a bad look, and perhaps it is a bad look. But again, to which I say, don't make it Princess and the Frog themed then. Just don't do it. See, it would be fun to do the croc and the lightning bug ride. Yes, that'd be very cool. That would be awesome. You have a work countdown there in August and you're making your coworker go to metaphysical stores with you. I want to go there. I want to go to that. I want to go to metaphysical stores. A lot of people don't like that a lot of recent pop culture reference to voodoo is when a villain used voodoo. Yeah, Spadazzles. I think I think you're absolutely correct. I think it's a very cool aesthetic, and I don't blame them for not wanting to use that for that purpose. But I do think that this ride looks really shitty and it could use a villain. Like, okay, they're going up right now. They're going up to the splash. Or no, now they're actually not going up the splash. Now they've been shrunk down. This area is really cool. Would have been a lot cooler if you were there like with Tiana as a frog. Cause like, here's my idea is that you would have, so there's a voiceover in the beginning of the ride. There always has been. There's an area with a voiceover. Have the voiceover be Tiana being like, let me tell you how whatever. Let me tell you my story. It all started blah, blah, blah. And then like have the animatronics of like do the bayou first. Just like set it up. Have it be beautiful bayou. Like you get a lot of just like caves and stuff when you're on like Pirates of the Caribbean, and I like it. I think it's like not bad to just go through a lot of atmosphere. Look at this fucking stupid ass screen. Look at this stupid screen. I hate these screens. I hate them. I've only ever seen one screen at one ride that ever like made me happy it was there, and that is Universal Studios Hollywood's new Jurassic Park ride. But yeah, they have like the walker. Like, I don't get it. Anyway, so then you kind of have a lot of cool effects, like have a thing where she turns into the frog. They have an effect where like the witch in Snow White turns into the beautiful witch turns into like the haggard old lady. But yeah, so this is the fall and she's just like, I'm gonna make you big again. Watch out, because the bigger you are, the harder you splash. And in the last one, there's two like vultures there basically saying you're gonna die because you're getting thrown into the briar patch. And I'm like, this sucks. This fucking sucks. There's no ambiance. That's like you're going down this big old scary flume. Why? I feel like it's just bad. I feel like I feel like if like I would probably be laughing personally, but when I was a kid, I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed that there was a big old drop and this lady was just like chill about it. You know what I mean? All right. I don't have much knowledge of the actual ride, but could have them chase after Evangeline right before you reach the star you drop. Yeah, that would be cool too. That would absolutely be cool. Yeah, I think there's ways to do it. There would be ways to do it without voodoo. But the way that they did it is not it, in my opinion. I want to see in this scene, is there a Prince Naveen? And then if they did it following the movie, then this scene coming up could have just been, it could have just been their wedding. Welcome all who come to the, okay. I didn't notice this the first time. I know, Danny, I think that they should have done a different attraction if they weren't going to do it, honestly. But yeah, but like I said, it is nuanced, but this just needed more. This just needed to not be like, we're throwing a party on Splash fucking Mountain. No, you can't throw a beach party inside Splash fucking Mountain. There is this room, and I know because I did a tour of it when I worked there. There is this room inside Splash Mountain proper, the building, the mountain, that like is full of sand. And I don't know why. If anybody knows, if anybody here worked at Splash Mountain and knows why, let me know. But like there are cast pictures, like, you know, a lot of rides do yearly cast pictures. There are cast pictures of everybody in their bathing suits with like umbrellas in the sand inside Splash Mountain. It's so funny. I love cast member shit. But anyway, the point is that in Walt Disney's opening speech, he said, to all who come to this happy place, welcome. And then we all like to say to all who come to this happy place, waffles, because that's kind of what it sounds like he's saying. And those of us who work the 50th anniversary parade heard that a lot because they played it before every single parade. And I think they might have played it before the fireworks show as well. The 50th was the shit, guys. But anyway, this says, welcome to all who come to this happy place. And like, it's cute that they've referenced it, but how dare you stand where he stood? It's my basic thought. How dare. This isn't good enough. It's just not good enough. I know I was gonna do nail art, but you're just gonna watch this. You also love movie shows. Mama Odie using voodoo for good. Yeah, right? Okay, is Naveen? Yes, Naveen is in this shot. But yeah, again, I don't know what's appropriate or not. He is there. I wish I could have seen him. This isn't Disney's fault. Although they did shove him in the fucking corner. This is just, you know, the footage that we have. By the way, this is from, oh, this is from Disney Parks. Oh, this is from Disney Parks directly. Okay, I don't care at all that I'm using it. And it's also very nice that they posted a full ride through. Like, that's really cool of them. I don't think everybody involved in this is a shitheel. I just think that this project sucks. I think it's pretty in a lot of ways. I think it has potential. But like, I really love Splash Mountain. So it just kind of makes me sad. It's not as good as it could be. The little fiddle playing possum is adorable. You want to take him home. I don't really have any. This scene is as good as it was in the original. This scene's absolutely as good as it was in the original. There's those might be screens. In that case, I don't like that. Yeah, those are definitely screens. Look at they're moving. They're moving too much. They should have put animatronics there and not screens. But in general, I think that this is a really great tableau. I have no problems with this. I wish it had been their wedding. Legit wish it had been their wedding. Is she wearing her outfit? Is she wearing her dress? She's not even wearing her big dress. Like, she's wearing a beautiful dress. I like that dress a lot. But like, she's not even wearing her like Tiana dress. I don't know. Y'all. Oh, I wasn't screen sharing that. But anyway, I got issues. I got issues with this ride. And I'm very sad because like I said, I really love Splash Mountain. I understand why they changed it. I just wish they'd done a better job. There is a chance that my friend Brad actually like was the originator of this idea, because he like posted about it on Twitter and it got a lot of interaction. And that was the first time I'd ever heard of somebody talking about it. And he was posting a lot about it like on Facebook about what was happening with the attraction. So I think that there's like at least a 50-50 chance that this idea was my friend Brad's. And good for him. He didn't get any like, you know, compensation for it or anything because he was just a random Twitter user. But it was pretty cool. All right. Now you've all heard my rant about this ride. I just want Disney to be good again. That's all I want from my life, is just Disney being good. That's actually not true. I want way more things. Black Disney Princesses just get the worst movies. Tiana with the last 2D animated movie and it was kind of a flop. Wish with the 100th anniversary and you've only seen negative reviews. So have I. Yeah, it really sucks. It really does suck. I think Princess and the Frog was good, but I haven't watched it a number of times. But then again, I'm not like a child. I wasn't a child when it came out. So like that makes sense as to why I didn't watch it several times like I did with a lot of other Disney movies. And I guess I haven't watched like Tangled or Frozen several times either. I think I've watched Frozen twice. And I might have watched Tangled twice. It's so funny because people are always telling me when I say like I don't really see new Disney movies. They're like, well, they're not just for kids. And I'm like, I understand. And if I had like, and like, because I'll say like, I don't have any children in my life. And they'll be like, it's not just for kids. And I'm like, I understand it's not just for kids. But like, if I personally have a choice for watching like an animated Disney movie or another movie of my choice, I am going to watch the other movie of my choice almost every single time. The only thing that would cause me to not do that would be if I had a child around, you know? You love Princess and the Frog, you're disappointed with Wish. What are your thoughts on Wish? Because I haven't actually seen it, and no YouTuber that I trust has made a video about it, so I haven't really like deep dived into it. I hear that the songs are so bad, it sounds like they were made by AI. That's what I heard. Oh, actually, I did watch one video about it, just to like finally like get it explained to me. That there were like 7 friend characters that were supposed to be the 7 dwarves, but because of that, like, they were just so incredibly basic that nobody gives a shit. You haven't seen it, your 4-year-old didn't want to watch it. That does say something. That does say something. What's your 4-year-old into that you were saying? I mean, I know that he was into Skibidi Toilet. What was that thing that we were talking about? You're like, my 4-year-old loves it. All right, let's put these away. We have got this off. We got it off. My middle finger is like at this stage where like it's very off kilter. It always gets this way eventually. I'm not sure what I want to do about it. I love Tangled and Enchanted. Wait, Enchanted or Encanto? Because those are both Disney movies. The songs are pop songs with so-so lyrics. I hate that. I hate that everything's a pop song now. The friends are playing with no other character besides their reference to the Seven Dwarfs, yes. He loves Skibidi Toilet, the Beijing Digital Circus. Ah, the children's. I can't judge. I'm sure I would be into Skibidi Toilet too. I'm just not, because, you know, I'm a whole ass adult. But little kids don't have that excuse of being a whole ass adult. I'm just looking for a cuticle pusher. I kind of wanted to use my glass one, but I guess I'm just going to use a stick. See, after your son granted Disney movies you stopped watching, they were enjoyable. Right there, see? I'm just around so many Disney adults because of my location and the life I have led. I am just constantly around Disney adults. So, like, I'm just always hearing, like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't have to be a kid. And I'm like, yeah, but it helps. It does help to at least have children around. Oh, that blue stuff was blue tack that got under my nail. There you go. Hi, Lockerdactyl. You walk into Gen Alpha language. You just got some stickers and a keychain from the amazing. What's the amazing? Say, what is the Amazing Digital Circus? I don't actually know what that is. I'm just pushing my cuticles on my Cindy hand because I've been noticing they've been riding up. And so I'm going to de-ride them. LOL. De-ride is a word that I pretty much only know because of Shrek. These cuticles, they're like, mother, it has been too long. Oh, it's an adult show. Okay, okay. I watched a lot. You know that I watched a lot of adult shows when I was a kid. That's fun. You have to prepare yourself if you're getting your first badge of Gen Alpha next year. Yes, you are. They have so much more than the animations anyway. We love the Indiana Jones show at Disney World. Yes. I love Disney parks and I love theme parks. Disney parks to me, like, I mean, I don't go all the time just because, like, I don't want to spend the money. I mean, I go, like, more than a lot of people do because, like, I have a friend who works there. I mean, I have many friends who work there. But specifically, I have one friend who works in corporate who goes all the time. And she's always asking us to go with her. So, like, I could probably go once a month if I, like, really wanted to. But I don't. Like, I can't physically do Disneyland very well anymore. But I'm working on that. All right, all right, all right. Woo! Kids love that damn Digital Circus. I've got to watch that. I've 328 million views. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like kids are watching it. There's only 2 episodes. That one came out last one that has 90. Yep. That absolutely sounds like kids are watching it. That's YouTube. That's YouTube lingo for kids are watching this. Makes sense why people would want to make stuff that appeals to kids, you know? All right. I'm going to clean out my cuticles on this side as well. And then I'm not going to do a gradient today because all the colors of these flags, they don't gradient well. They're not close to each other on the color wheel. So I think I'm going to use striping tape. My striping tape's pretty shitty though. So we'll see what I do. I think I might have some nice stripe like decals, possibly from What's Up Nails, that I can use instead. So maybe I'll use those. Let's grab some more. The Lockerdactyl, how are you doing? Are you at work right now? I have not watched Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel, but I have heard it's good from everybody. Excuse me. I watch more anime. I mostly watch anime because that's what my husband watches. And then I watch YouTube videos because I don't want to concentrate. You're home and dying. It's 90 out and you went for a 4-mile run. What the fuck is wrong with you? Respectfully, I love you, but what is wrong with you? Okay, hold on. Let me... Need to move these Zoya brushes. Thank you, son, for these Zoya brushes. Maybe I'll take them out of this box and just kind of like let them be free in this drawer. Because they keep sticking on the drawer whenever I open it. That's not even the drawer with the decals in it. That's not even the drawer with the decals in it. Someday I'll find the drawer with the decals in it. All right. We've got many a striping tape. Here are What's Up nails. But unfortunately, no decals that I need. Let's see. All right. I have a few different thicknesses of striping tape, and I don't know which ones I'm going to use today. And there's also tape. I could also use tape. Yeah, I could barely do 4 minutes either. Absolutely. You're welcome, son. You're always welcome. Food just finishing to step away, a minute to assemble. You wear Bluegaria. There's a lot wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with wearing Bluegaria. Wearing Bluegaria is the correct choice. It is the correct and moral choice. People were pressed with your Facebook and Instagram post. You got so much respectful hate. You getting respectful hate is today's theme. Okay, 70, be so proud. Tiffany Ford got like 20 to 30 stamping palettes between you this week. Yes. I love that. I love that for y'all. What did you buy? Where'd you get them from? I've been so busy. I haven't been able to watch a lot of videos. I literally, like, I've been dying. There's 2 videos I've been dying to watch, and I finally just watched one. Mo you. Oh my God, is they're going out of business? Oh my God, that sucks so bad. I wanted to watch Allie's video about non-acetone nail polish removers. And I need to comment on that because I really want to know what they were made of. Because we've been talking about methyl acetate in the Discord and how it seems to be more like acetone than the other acetates, which they're all acetone based chemically. I was talking to some people last night who knew a bit about chemistry, and I know some people who are kind of like busy with their job right now, some chemists who might be able to talk to me a little more about some chemistry questions I have regarding nail polish. But we were talking about it last night, and I didn't realize that like butyl acetate, methyl acetate, ethyl acetate, they're all like attached. They're all acetone molecules that have made a bond with something else. So very interesting. Very interesting. I want to learn more. They're made out of methyl acetate, all the ones in that video. And Nerd Loves Nails is the other video I want to watch. I still haven't watched your video about the freaking brushes in the freaking color clubs. And like, I have been like wanting to watch it, but I have like this thing where if I'm relaxing, I have trouble watching nail content and content by people I know, because I feel like I need to really concentrate. And like, so much of my life is just me like really struggling to concentrate. And so it's hard for me to find time to like watch videos that I need to actually concentrate on that aren't Jenny Nicholson. She gets a pass. You used your beauty place for the first time last night, and it took 5 times to get each other designs used on the stamp. I see. From the beauty plates. Let's see, you got from Moyu a D-Stat from Mercari and Mundo de Uñas. Yeah. Someone in a group chat asked for people's ride or die black and you wanted to say Belugaria. That is my ride or die black. Absolutely. Other than Belugaria, like there isn't another black polish that I'm just like, I love Amy. And I really like that OPI, but like other than Belugaria, there's not like a ride or die cream. There's not like a ride or die specialty. I just don't care. Belugaria is the only girl for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies, i.e. other black polishes. I'm taken. Oh, not all of them. The one Allie uses and the one that you use, Mineral Fusion are. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't use methyl acetate in your polish thinner. Apparently, Orly's polish thinner is methyl acetate, which makes no fucking sense. Because that's just a lot more like acetone than ethyl acetate or butyl acetate. So that breaks down where the other one's thin. So yeah, I do want to learn more about that, and then maybe I'll make a little video. So perhaps when these chemists that I know are free, I will schedule some sort of a Zoom meeting. A Zoom meeting with my chemistry team. All right. There we go. Hi, Vodcadian. Couldn't believe you didn't include ILMP Cityscape. Furious, smashing my keyboard. I don't have it, Vodcadian. I don't own that. I'm sorry about your keyboard, though. I'll try to be better next time. Apparently, China Glaze has a white version of Belugaria called Snow One Like You. Oh my god, I need it. I have like a Peeps polish from Sally Hansen that is in like, it's like a cousin of Belugaria, a distant cousin, not a sibling, a distant cousin. It is not unlike. That sounds like a you issue. It is a me issue. Oh, you ordered Glisten to Gold thinner this morning. I'm so glad. That bottle is great. And even if you want to buy like the KB Shimmer after, you can just refill it with that one. And this one, like I've used the Glisten and Glow to thin out Glisten and Glow top coat. Works just fine. I usually go through Glisten and Glow top coat fast enough and then I refill it with more Glisten and Glow top coat, and that thins it down. So I don't tend to need to thin my Glisten and Glow, but if you do tend to need to thin your Glisten and Glow, then that one's good. I need to get pan colors. I must get the pan colors. Let's see, Jennifer Dufault did a cleanup brush vid. Ooh, like comparing different cleanup brushes. I also, oh, there's also, you're asking who the handle was. The other one that I really love is, what's her name? Polish Lab Rat. Let me get that for you. Polish Lab Rat Cleanup. Oh. Polish. Yeah. She's really good at, well, I mean, I love her, how she teaches how to clean. And she compares a bunch of different ones. So you can see which one you think is best for you. Oh, yeah. Did Nerd Loves Nails did a cleanup brush one? There's so many videos I haven't watched. I must watch them. Nerd Loves Nails, if you want to share the link to your video, please go for it. All right, I need to look at a pan flag. I thought I was doing the bisexual flag correctly last time, and I wasn't. I was in the wrong order. Pan flag. All right, yeah. So we got this very vibrant pink, which I think plastic works pretty well for. We've got yellow, which I think hedonist will work really well for. And then we've got a light blue. And I don't think that any of my cert colors are like really a light enough blue. I think that that might be the best one. But I kind of wish it was a little bluer. I do think that's probably the best one. All right, so we've got that. And then for the trans flag, we have this. Oh, your video replacement brushes. Yes, yes. Hi, Luna, how are you? You can't find her on YouTube, search for your idiot. Oh, not the cleanup brush replacement brushes. Yes, that is Nerd Loves Nails. That is Tanya. All right, all right. I wish that my camera was showing off the color better, but I want it to be brighter. I want it to be brighter, and perhaps this is just how we need to do. Where is my Logitech? Where is my Logitech? G-Hub. I hate every program that they make for cameras. If I up the saturation and the white balance, it's not showing it wrong. That white balance, I don't like that white balance. They're not wrong. They're just not like as vibrant as I would like them to be showing. And this pink looks really purple in this. Oh, I was upping the sharpness. I wasn't upping the saturation. I don't need to up the sharpness. We're fine. We're fine. I'll do to 51 because it doesn't want to let me do 50. Oh, the saturation. Saturation is helping. Okay. All right. All right. I think we're finally like figuring this video out. And now I just want to like make it so it doesn't shake all the time. Just working. Have fun. Have fun. Working and lurking. Let's get for pan. The blue is pretty bright. Yes. The pink looks lilac as hell. Yeah, this pink. Maybe I should find another. Let me look at the trans flag. Let me look at the trans flag. Trans flag. This pink might be too lilac. Yeah, the trans flag pink is definitely warmer. So let's just get something that fits a little better. I usually just think of it as baby pink, and I'm like, that's baby pink, right? This is still like a little too light. This Zoya pink might be a good one. I've got to go into my depths because I don't buy a lot of baby pinks. But from what I'm seeing, this Zoya looks like it's probably correct. as much as I want it to be a baby or baby pink. Looking like a Sassy Cat's mauve from here. No. No. Oh my goodness. Okay, we also have this OPI. So, from what I am seeing on my screen over here for these trans flag references, I actually think this Zoya is the closest. This is Zoya Palmer. I think that's the closest. Okay. So. The pan flag is going to be pretty easy. We're gonna start with yellow on the pan flag. Yeah, yellow is the perfect one to start off with on the pan flag. And then on the trans flag, I guess white. Actually, I'm not gonna start with white because white doesn't apply very well, and my whites tend to be quite opaque. So we're not gonna start with that. We're gonna start, I think, with blue. Yeah, we're gonna start with the blue on the trans flag. And never wear mauve to a ball, Lucinda Sondheim. Lucinda knows what the fuck is up, okay? Thank you, Luna. You bought your first Cirques from a D-Stash. You're so excited. I should actually have my California Dreaming collection today, but I knew I wanted to complain about that ride, and I knew that this was gonna take forever, so I didn't bring it up. I like how Alda is going to be like making fun of Sassy Cats for their fucking mauve forever. Okay. So today we are celebrating my favorite trans and pan bros. One of them is trans. The other one is pan. The trans one might also be pan, but I don't get a pan vibe from him, but I don't know his life. These are two characters from Dragon Age, and one of them is named Krem or Cremisius Aclassi, and he's a classy guy. Anyway, sorry. I tried to share my favorite Krem pun because you can't talk about Krem without making puns. Like, it's in the game, it's canonical. You must make a pun about Krem. He is my boy. If they had made Krem romanceable, there's a good chance I would have gone for him. But I did not go for him because this is a game where you can romance people, but it's also a game that is like a full ass like RPG. You don't have to romance anybody. But yeah, I romanced the Iron Bull. And I did not realize going into that the Iron Bull is actually a BDSM romance, and like one of your first scenes with him, he like gives you a safe word and shit, and you can like say no and not romance him when you realize that, but I didn't say no. And it was pretty much the best thing ever. It was a really amazing gaming experience because like I had a whole like my first playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition, and Dragon Age is already one of my favorite game franchises. Crems are always sophisticated, right? Do wear a creme to a ball. So like the first time I played Dragon Age Inquisition, I made my character who I love. Her name's Malika. And she is my main Dragon Age character. She's the first time I played Dragon Age where I've considered my first character to be my canonical character. And maybe that's a weird thing to say to people who aren't like deep into these kind of fandoms or write fan fiction or draw fan art. But also in the Dragon Age games, you can import your past world states usually into the game. And so they like know what's happened. So in Dragon Age 1, my canonical character is named Aiden, and he loses his entire family and falls in love with this witch who in game you can canonically have a baby with because of reasons. She's like one of the only characters you can have a baby with. And then you can like run away with her and be her lover and whatever. But in game 3, she shows up and is your advisor, and if you have a son with her, she'll show up with her son. And there are 2 other characters that if you're female or if you don't want to have sex with her, that you can make them have a baby with her for reasons. And they can also, depending on your choices, show up in this game. And if you like walk past them at a certain time, you could hear them talking about the baby. It's pretty wild. Like, he's a child at that point. The baby's a child. He's like 12 or something. But anyway, I started playing this game. I made this character. And there was an elf who I, for some reason, decided I wanted to bone. And I was trying and trying and trying to bone this elf. And he was like having none of it. So I looked up. I looked up, like, why can't I bone this elf? Basically. And I guess he was just racist. Oh shit, I didn't mean to put the white on the yellow on those last 2. Let me take that off. Feels on the trying to bone the elves. You love games that build worlds beyond just tomes and text. Something that is either interchangeable or interactable or aware. It makes you feel part of it. Exactly. Yeah, a lot of us are trying to bone elves in our everyday life, I feel. Hi, Khaleesi. I'm so glad you've been lurking. And I'm so glad this is when you decided to pop in and share your 2 cents. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me drink some water. So yeah. This elf is racist towards people who aren't elves. He has his reasons. They're shitty. But they're his. He is actually the main villain in the new Dragon Age game that's coming out later this year. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it. I'm nervous about this new Dragon Age game, not gonna lie, because it's not made by anybody who made the last one, the last 2, and it scares me. They've had a very cohesive team working on Dragon Age for the first 3 games, and they totally abandoned that in this new one because they're owned by EA now. And EA sucks. But anyway, so could not romance that guy. So I was like, I don't know, who do I want to romance? And so I'm like, oh, well, there's this one chick who kind of reminds me, I forgot to put on base coat, who kind of reminds me of the person I romanced first in the first game. And in fact, that person's still in the 3rd game, and the 2 of them are best friends. So I started romancing her, and I was getting bored. And then I finally recruited the Iron Bull, who I ended up romancing. And I was like, no, I'm going to be faithful to Josephine. I'm going to be faithful to Josephine. I'm going to be faithful to Josephine. But oh my God, I just started falling hard for the Iron Bull. And he was so big. And he's got big man boobies. And I love that. And he's just like, ugh. Wonderful and incredible, and he has like his best friend is a trans dude who is also hot, who I would also romance. And so I broke up with Josephine, and wouldn't you know it, the next time I went to my bedroom, the Iron Bull was there, and he was like, so I get what you're saying, I understand, you want to ride the bull. And I was like, yes I do, and then I was like, holy shit, he's holding me up against the wall. Oh my God. And then I was like, this is the best thing that's ever happened. So yeah, I actually wear in the game, you ask him how people in his culture say they're serious about a relationship. His culture doesn't have love and marriage, but if 2 people love each other platonically very much, they get a dragon's tooth and they split it in 2 and they both wear a piece. And then wherever they go, they're always together. So at one point BioWare sold these. And I got it just in time. So I actually wear this all the time. I've written 2 fan fictions. Well, technically 3, but 2 finished fan fictions about my Inquisitor and the Iron Bull. And I'm extremely proud of them. But yeah, Today, though, we're not celebrating. If it was my character and Bull, it would just be Pan. It would just be Pan Pride. But it is Bull and Creme. There we go. Very lumpy. Good job, Steph. Thank you, Fight the Evil Robots. This is Hedonist by Cert Colors. Every time you join the stream, it sounds like this. Sorry. Sorry. Let's see. Just as soon as we watch your character Bone and Elf. I'm sorry, you're not going to see my character Bone and Elf. In Dragon Age 2, you can watch my character Bone and Elf. Because I romance an elf in Dragon Age 2. That's how I knew you were gay. You tried romancing a girl in 2nd grade and got bored. There you go. There you go. I know. Poor Josephine. She was really upset too. She was really upset. And you'd watch me play this game. I actually started recording a playthrough and then I stopped recording the playthrough. But I have been considering actually just doing some gaming streams. I've been considering it. Because there are games I want to play. I've literally been considering doing a gaming stream where I play like Baldur's Gate and put on subs only chat so that only my subscribers can backseat game me. Because like I do need fucking help with that game. I do need help with that game. Excuse me. Sounds like a necklace from Claire's. Banned, Tiffany. Banned. I'm just joking. But oh man, I should play it. I don't know if there's some tits. At least in the Iron Bull romance, there's some tits. I don't know if Twitch is okay with that. I'm doing this wrong too. Son of a bitch. I hate when I'm doing like two separate things with two. I hate that. My brain cannot handle putting different polish on different nails. Am I always talking about Dragon Age Evil Robots, or am I just talking about like random nerdy shit? I absolutely believe you if you're like, you're always talking about fucking this character in Dragon Age. Because I gotta say, at least for several years of my life, that is basically all I talked about. That's how Vero and I met. Because Vero was editing, was the beta reader for my fic. So I would definitely believe you. Well, think about it. Would you rather I do streams or would you rather I do videos? I guess if I did streams, honestly, you know what I'm going to do? You know what? I'm going to stream playing Dragon Age because now I can just have VODs. And I'll just have VODs, you know? I'll do that. I need more base coat. If you're familiar with Mass Effect, Creme, the trans character, is played by the female Commander Shepard. That's who voices it. The Femme Shep. Voices him, rather. And if you're familiar with the 90s, then what's his name? The 90s and 2000s, Freddie Prinze Jr. voices the Iron Bull, which is very surprising. If you heard the Iron Bull's voice, you wouldn't be like, well, that's Freddie Prinze Jr. for sure. Maybe if you were like a big Freddie Prinze Jr. fan. But like, I'm only a regular Freddie Prinze Jr. fan. I'm the kind of person who's like, Freddie Prinze Jr. He's a guy. And this is one of his favorite roles he's played, or so he says. And I'm not surprised. The Iron Bull is kind of the best. Excuse me. I might actually use my Neon Pop base coat for this blue. Oh, actually, wait, I don't need to do that, because that's not the blue I'm using. I'm using the different blue. All right, this yellow is done. And because we're going to be using tape, we're going to need to put top coat on both of these looks. There we go. Now I won't use the wrong colors. Get around that edge. There we go. My neon, thank you. My Neon Pop base coat is Cupcake Polish. It's not like a full blurring base. And I've actually never used it for the reason you're supposed to use it. I've only used it as a base coat for like white polishes, but I don't necessarily like recommend it for that either. So it is what it is. It's just a white base coat and it's fine. Maybe I'll use it on my other hand. But I don't buy too many neons that need white base coats. But that one from this one from Lisa Frank. Kind of does need one. Like, it builds up to vibrancy in like 3 coats, I think, but it could use a little bit of help. Well, hi there. Danny's been here. Danny was talking a lot while I was complaining about the new Tiana ride. I'm so annoyed they did it that way, and then they're not going to undo it forever. Or redo it. I don't think they should put it back to the way it was. But, you know. We're loving it. Must have been the before times when you were making foods. Exactly. In the before times. By the way, everybody, tonight we're watching Kinky Boots in the Discord at 5 p.m. PST. Kinky Boots is about a guy who runs a shoe factory and it is going under. And he meets a drag queen named Lola, who makes him aware that drag queens need shoes too. That large, heavy people with big feet also need high heels, and so he turns his factory into a factory for those. It's really, really cool. I have only seen it one time, so I'm really excited to watch it again. I love movie night too. Hold on, you think so? Because you responded to a few of your messages. She's like, I have been here. I've been trying to talk to you. OG movie. The OG movie. I've not seen the musical. But I did have to make sure that I wasn't getting the musical when I was buying this. Because I think you can watch the musical at home. But yeah, I've been buying everything on DVD or Blu-ray because I can't stream things from Amazon. Maybe I could if I bought them on Vudu. I should perhaps try it that way. But you know what? We're getting the physical media. I'm going to be downloading it onto my computer. And then if I want it for a video or if I just want to share it with people, if it like stops being available for people to watch, then there's a copy in the family, you know? All right. You're trying to reach him about his car's extended warranty. You dodged hail the other night? Are you Jesus? I watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon for the first time the other night. Loved it. But there was a part where people were running on water. And I was like, LOL. They don't know they're Jesus. Maybe they do. They probably do. I really liked that movie, and I really liked the, no, not a hair right in the middle of this yellow. Oh well. I really liked the subdued romance between the two main characters. However, because I am a horn dog and a romance lover, I wish it was less subdued. I also wish everybody didn't have that haircut they all have, but I understand that it was the look back then. I understand they were going for a thing, and that was a thing they were going for. Wait, you watch Everything Everywhere All at Once? Yes! Oh my god, did you watch it because of the list that say it's a Pride movie? I'll actually tell you the video that I was going to release that I decided not to release, because I might release it onto... I'm either going to release it onto Discord, or I'm going to release it to the... You know what I'll probably do? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll release it to the subs only category. Because, yeah, I think that everybody who would see it on the Patreon are also subs. So I'll release it onto the subs only, and if you're in the Patreon for Two Lacquered Ladies and don't have access to it, let me know, I'll get you access to it. But the point is I actually made a video about my favorite Pride movies, like recommendations and what I wouldn't recommend for Pride movies, and I brought up Everything Everywhere All at Once. I just didn't feel like I had enough, like I just didn't feel like I researched stuff enough, and it was okay, but it's not really something that I want to like put out, and it's for like my, yeah, and I'm gonna make a second channel. It's actually already made. It's just not public. And I just wasn't really satisfied with this one. And also I have a UTI. And also right this minute, like I really want to work on my house. Because we're doing some like major overhauls of the house. And I don't feel, we've lived here for almost 12 years, and I just really don't even feel like we've ever moved in. So I'm really working on that right now. I love Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay, here is my thing. Here's my thing. There are queer movies. Thank you, Spadazzles. They do suck. There are queer movies. There are not queer movies, and there are Pride movies. In my opinion, and we talk about this on the podcast coming out next week, so if you're gonna listen to that, in my opinion, a Pride movie has to show the struggle of being a queer person, not just any struggle, the struggle of being a queer person, and someone triumphing in the face of that adversity. Everything Everywhere All at Once has a queer character in it, and also the main character has a queer storyline. So it's not, but I would not call it a queer movie, and I would not call it a good Pride movie. It's a movie that contains a queer character. And it's great representation, and I really hope we have more movies that like have queer characters and queer struggles that are central to the plot but aren't the entire plot. You know, like, I'm not saying I don't want more that isn't the entire plot, but like representation is great. So that's very cool. But I don't think it's really a queer movie, and I definitely don't think it's a pride movie. And then there are queer movies, like Interview with the Vampire, like Velvet Goldmine, like Brokeback Mountain, like a ton of other ones that I'm like, these are queer movies for sure. They're about queer people, but they don't show the struggle and they don't show the triumph, or they just don't show one or the other usually. Like Brokeback Mountain, it's only the struggle, and it's sad, and it sucks, and it doesn't get better. And to me, that's not why we're proud. We're not proud because we're sad. We're proud because we have triumphed. So yeah, that's why. That's what I think about those movies. So I do think that Interview with the Vampire is a great queer movie, just not a great pride movie. And that goes for a few other ones too. Like I said, Velvet Goldmine, things like that. Oh, the paper cut part was the worst, Khaleesi. The paper, it's so bad. It's so bad. Danny says, I feel the same about our house. You want to get some major work done on this summer. You have donation pickup scheduled for Monday, and you're hoping to have a huge pile. I hope you do. It was pretty awkward to watch the butt plug battle with your teenage son. I can't even fucking imagine. I can't even imagine. But we got through listening to the Ifrit sex scene in American God audiobook. So, oh my God, that part was incredible. We did watch that for Psych-tember. We did psychedelic movies. And I do intend to do Psych-tember again, because I love psychedelic stuff. So I'm really excited about that. And that movie is for sure psychedelic. Oh, right. Let's cover these up. Make sure I didn't pick up any of that blue. Are you dry? One time, okay, I was watching this video about making like nail vinyls in a Cricut machine. And the person who made this video, she called them nail stickers, and it's because she used them as nail stickers. But she's like, I'm going to paint my nails and then I'm going to let them dry for 24 hours so that they're nice and dry when I put the stickers on. And I was like, okay, that's a bit of overkill. But sure, why not? You know, you can make sure they're nice and dry. And then when she came back 24 hours later, she just stuck them on. And I was just like, girl. Girl, that was too long. You haven't seen Interview with the Vampire since he turned 21, and it was surprisingly in Cairo in Arabic with English subs. That's hysterical. Why? You want to change your... Yeah, right? This chick, I don't know. She was a Cricut person, not a nail person, I think. I'm like, if it takes you 24 hours to get your nail polish to dry enough to put on a sticker and not even remove the sticker... Just put it on. Man, the freaking butt plug scene and Everything Everywhere All at Once. I do love that movie. I do love that movie. And I do love the queer subplot involving the mom and the lady at the DMV. Or the alternate universe. That was amazing. It's what I would call a queer adjacent film. Yes, she pulls them out at the same time. Yes, I bet he does. Okay. So I think that for my pan pride, I'm gonna use regular tape. I feel like this blue is so perfect, but this blue is really, really not opaque. So like, I'm gonna compare it to Cirque Sky High. It's just so sheer, like it will build up, but like, I'm really nervous about putting it over an opposing color, that it's not gonna build up right. No, it's just not, like, that is just the perfect color. I really need Holo Taco Scientific, I think. Why don't I like blues? It makes my life difficult. And I wish I liked blues. Okay, we're still not quite there on this. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Oh, I suppose I could just paint them, but I really don't want to do that. I think I am gonna sponge them on, is what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll sponge on, okay, I have an idea. There came unto me a thought. I need to share this stupid Mystery Science Theater clip with you all. I don't know if you all are familiar with Sven and Ollie jokes. I was not familiar with them until somebody mentioned it on stream one time. And then I realized that this clip from Mystery Science Theater was actually a Sven and Ollie joke. And it's just basically a joke where one person's really stupid. Like, it's just like some Pat characters, and one of them is dumb. I think Sven is the dumb one. I'm not sure. But, like... one of them turns to the other one and is like, there came unto me a thought. And I'm always thinking there came unto me a thought. Who is calling me? The vet is calling me. I don't know why. Oh, maybe to remind me I have a vet appointment on Monday. I'm taking Neko in to get his blood work and vaccines done. All right. Doing 2 layers of this so it comes off better. You love that I remember where my references come from? You quote things and don't remember what it's from? I couldn't do that. So you change your nail polish, but sometimes you can't handle waiting till they dry, and sometimes you get obsessed with the polish. Yeah. That's my biggest problem. The reason I haven't been changing my nail polish very often is that I just don't want to take the time. I've been really obsessed with just getting my house in order. Hubs and I's bedroom is getting so cute. So our bedroom had this wallpaper in it that we didn't like. My house has a lot of wallpaper I don't like. My 3D, my velvet wallpaper, I posted pictures of in random photos. I love that. I love that wallpaper. But all the other wallpaper in my house sucks. And it was there when we moved in. So I was going to remove the wallpaper in that room myself. And everybody was like, oh, it's so easy to remove wallpaper. Either you just get this stuff and you spray it, or you can get a steamer. So I was like, I don't really feel like doing the steam thing. So I'll just get this like wallpaper remover and spray it on. And my wallpaper was like coming off in these tiny, tiny little strips. And there was like paper behind it. And some of the paper was stuck under what looked like plaster. And I was just like, what is happening here? And so I was like posting about it on Facebook. And this was years ago. I was posting about it on Facebook. And everyone was just like, you've got to steam it. You've got to steam it. You got to steam it. And I was like, I honestly don't think that steaming it is going to be better. Because like, as you can see, it looks like there's like 2 layers of wallpaper and some of it has been like plastered over. I was just looking back at Khaleesi because I realized she had 2 messages and I was like, wait, should I have responded to that one? You're just talking about toe beans. But anyway, I was like, yeah, there's like weird shit going on here. So I realized that this job was like beyond my abilities. So I called a specialist in wallpaper removal. And when he got to my house, he like looked at the wallpaper and looked at where I had started to remove it. And literally it was like the house was haunted. It was like it was possessed. He was like, the people who did this they didn't know what they were doing. Like, that's exactly what he said. He's like, they didn't know what they were doing. So yeah, he ended up like, he removed it, but the wall was like really rough, and it was this like really cool green color. And it had cracks in it, because I guess it's not even plaster, it was concrete. The wall's concrete. And like, he was showing it to me, and he's like, you're gonna need to get this wall refinished. But actually, I think it kind of looks cool the way it is. And I was like, yeah, actually, it does look super cool the way it is. No, unfortunately, Brahmsy wasn't there. But at the time, I don't know if I would have appreciated a Brahmsy in my house. No, it was just really cool looking. So because we didn't know if the paint on there was lead or not, because the house is so old, I ended up just like painting clear coat over it. And so that's the room we've moved into for our bedroom. And I just really love it. It looks like kind of like a copper patina color is kind of the green that it is. And so we also have our Lego Titanic up there that's been sitting on this bookshelf for a really long time. Well, as long as the Lego Titanic has existed, because I bought it when it launched. Okay, this is dry enough. All right. Oh, this is not exactly right. And it's not exactly perfect, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Where is my white? Because yeah, I have an idea here. But yeah, so with the copper patina on the walls and the Titanic, I think I'm just going like, kind of going with like, we have a lot of like paintings that are supposed to go in there that are like, astrology and the night sky and stuff. And we have like a night sky lamp and things like that. So I think we're gonna go with like kind of like a bit of an ocean in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere theme for this bedroom. And we've never had a theme for a bedroom before. All right. Coastal grandma theme. Coastal grandma, if the coastal grandma was Rose from Titanic. And I guess Rose is a coastal grandma. I think she does have grandkids. She is like 100 and had kids, so probably. So I'm gonna try putting down white first. And I'm gonna be sponging on because I hate it when colors leak under tape. So I'm going to sponge this on. This is going to be a little wonky, but it's going to be my thumb, so it's fine. And I have faith this is going to go on well. So I'm just going to do this on my other hands, other nails too. It was like too high up on the nail. Near, far, wherever you are. I fucking love Titanic. I fucking love the song My Heart Will Go On, because the part in the movie where it plays, it's showing all the pictures of her doing the stuff that her and Leo said that they were going to do together, like going to the beach and riding horses and shit. And like Celine Dion's like, you'll be there in my heart and my heart will go on. And I'm always just fucking sobbing, going like, he was there in her heart. And her heart went on. So that's my... Titanic is fucking flawless. I want to watch it in the Discord sometime, but like, it's just so long. It's just so long. All right, I'm gonna let that dry. Maybe I'll also cut this tape because like, no. I accidentally like hit my little curtain with my hand. You know, she learned to spit like a man. Yes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I will talk about Titanic forever. It has everything I love. Sunken ships. Hot people from the 90s. What is more to want? Two-parter with you and Danny reenacting the first half to remind us. That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. Okay. We're gonna do my middle finger. And then I'm going to see if I can remove some of this. And we can do this finger. All right, all right, all right. And this is just to give that blue a chance. But yeah, one nice thing about doing striping tape with sponges is that it also, you don't have to move the striping tape as fast. Because generally if you're using striping tape, if you're using it, like if you're just painting the polish on it, you want to remove the striping tape like right after you've done the polish so that it doesn't like string up. But if you're doing it this way, you don't need that as much. Like a man, real men don't spit. You've never seen Titanic. I'm sure I already knew this. That's a crime, Danny. Punishable by 2 hours of hard labor watching Titanic. You've never seen Titanic? You've never seen it, you don't want to. I know. Sun has great taste in movies, but also hard limits. All right. Here we go, here we go. Let's dab this. Thank you. Oh no, I picked up some of the white with this, and I shouldn't be surprised. Don't dab too much, kids. Don't be like me. Don't be like me and over dab. The thing is, you see the death scene because it was playing in your computer science class and you came in. You guys, the teacher had started it in the morning. And we just came in for the last bit. Amazing. You think it's cool that James Cameron is like academically recognized as a Titanic expert? I do think that that's cool. Have y'all ever seen The Abyss? It's another like deep water James Cameron piece and I don't like it. I thought it was going to be different than it was. And what it was, I didn't like. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Getting into my corners here. Stop that. Don't get into my corners. Yeah, I think that The Abyss is the one where they fill up their suits with pink water to breathe. I think you might be right. It's great and scarifying. I didn't find it that great. I didn't find it that scarifying. And I went in with every intention to feel both those things about it. I'm not just saying it because I'm a hater. I'm considering just painting. We've got a nice base made. I'm painting the other way of the tape. See how that did. Not great, because see what happened? It went under. I knew that would happen. And I can clean it up, but it kind of ruins the entire idea of the striping tape. Because it's supposed to be very, like, crisp. But let's see what happens. I don't know if these ideas that I had were good ideas. It doesn't look bad. I just really need another blue polish like this. That's not this blue polish. Wait, what's up? What's up? Hell yeah! Hell yeah for quitting time. Alright, 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 alright. Cleaning, cleaning, cleaning the cubes. I will probably do my last cleaning of my cutes with my orange stick. Alright, let's see if, now that those are a little bit drier, if we can get even more polish on them with a sponge. Can we make this work? I'm beginning to think no. Well, I think yes. But I also think it's gonna take forever and not be worth it. All right. That worked a little bit better. A lot of crinkling in the under top coat. So that's not ideal. But let's clean that up. There we go. Good thing about the Trans Pride nails is that they'll have a lot of time for their top coat dry. All right, I'm gonna clean this up enough to be functional. Then I'll come back later, do more cleanup. All right. And we'll just do this one. I was absolutely correct thinking this wouldn't be a good polish to do this with. So yeah, I guess I'm on the lookout for this color of blue. Do you hate it when your exclamation points don't work? All right. Oh, I didn't actually do that with regular acetone. Whoops. This I should have cleared up with regular acetone, but I did it with my acetone with additive in it. And that is no bueno. You decide to look at the company discount offers, see if you can find a cheap laptop, and no, you can't through the company at least. They're all over 700, which you do not consider cheap. I understand completely. Hi, Karen. Wow, everybody's got 9 minutes. All right. Luckily, the pink on this one's really opaque. There we go. All right, well, it is what it is. These pan stripes. I should have probably just painted them on. Honestly, is what I should have done. You're swatching BCB polish, and it has those giant glass flakes that are so huge and distracting. It is so satisfying. I love glass flakes. No, I got a thing. Okay. All right. So I guess I'll let that dry. And then we'll figure out exactly how we're going to do the trans pride flag. I have ideas. I have some ideas of how I'm going to do this. Let's get a regular ass striping tape. Oh, you need like scissors with these. I hate that. I also shouldn't have gotten out a yellow one. All right, we need something to cut with. All right. Let's do that down there. This up here. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Hold this around. Of this one. A little off. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Oh no, I forgot how to make boobs. No. Don't you hate it when that happens? All right. All right. All right. This one, because this tape is so fine, I think I can just go in with the brush. But I'm not gonna load it up too much. Oh, this is so nice and opaque. I really shouldn't have used that blue. I actually think I might have a stamping polish of a similar color. So maybe I'll go over that with my stamping polish. This does require going in thick because you don't really want to do too many layers. Unless anybody has like ways to get around making it super thick. Or like doing layers. Okay. Remove. Remove. That was way smaller than I intended for it to be. Way, way smaller than I intended for it to be. So I think I'm gonna have to put another thing of tape on. All right, all right. Congratulations on finishing your day. I am on the struggle bus right now because I thought I had made that way wider than I did. So let's add some more tape up here. It did work really well, though. Cat medicine time! I feel like I got right off work and immediately I have to do cat medicine time. Ain't that just how it goes? All right. All right. All right. All right. We're painting and it's so fucking lovely. There. Beautiful. I do have a lot of cleanup to do here. Okay. It's gonna take me so long to do these flags, and then I'm just gonna like throw the characters on. Yeah, y'all see me do pretty much every single one of my nail art looks. And I'm willing to bet almost none of you ever seen me use striping tape before this. And it's probably not even gonna be worth it, because I'm probably just gonna go and do the white line in the middle of this freehand. So who fucking cares anyway? You know? So why even do it? And here, I absolutely just went over the tape. I was gonna take this off. Here we go. Clean that off the top there. At least Sun is getting cat medicine time out of the way. All right. All right, all right, all right. And then there's that. Okay. We have a little bit of fucked upness over here. Oh boy. So I think that I'm done trying to do this bullshit. My general philosophy. And honestly, I don't know where any of my hollow taco brushes are besides this one. They've been eaten by the gremlin that lives in my house. Where is my palette? Still dirty from last time. So let's do this. Okay. We're gonna cleanse our palette. There we go. Acetone can be so satisfying. There we go. I clean this palette, I do a double cleanse. I do one, just like acetone go over where I loosen up all the polish, and then I come back and I actually clean it. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so for this hand, I'm like looking around for hollow taco brushes. There's one, but I think it's another one of my little ones. I like my medium striper a lot. I don't know where it is. Okay. There. Steph, why even fucking bother? This is why I don't bother with tape. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at drawing lines. Like, look, the line I just drew is better than the tape. Stephanie, why? Sometimes you just gotta try. The technique you know you don't like. To prove to yourself that you don't like it. Oh well. That just means I can fix the blue. All right. Also, this way I can do multiple coats. Do I have that glue? I think they're looking very cute. Ah. Yeah, I do. I have this in stamping polish. It's what I should have been using the whole time. Man. All right. It's been a while since I used this. Okay. There we go. Note to self, use this instead next time. All right. Let's... Not exactly as vibrant as that blue was, but I actually think it works better in general. And I'll actually be going back and doing a little more yellow as well. Thanks, Danny. All right, I'm going to try to clean that up while it's still wet. There we go. Very nice. I don't want to drag it all the way up the side because I don't want that blue to mix with the yellow. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's clean this up too. What time is it? 2:15. I've got a little extra time today because Hubs has a meeting. I don't necessarily want to use up all that extra time. All right. All right. And then we'll do the thumb. And the thumb needs both. The blue part and the pink part. No. Okay. A little tempted by some thermals from DBN. One is called the Sink After He Shaves. Yes! I was very tempted by the Sink After He Shaves. That was their April Fool's polish, I believe. I know Lacquerdactyl swatched it. I don't know if he swatched it, if it was PR or his own purchase. But I remember that. And yeah, I was tempted by it too. I am doing a pretty good job at my low buy. So I'm keeping it up. Yay! Yay! Yeah, park glitters are fun, but not worth buying another thermal. Exactly. Thinking about doing live streaming of the dolls you crochet. Obviously for an audience, but it'll force you to crochet more. So you do as well. Although you have one subscriber, which is yourself. I think it's a good idea. If you do it on Twitch, there's a whole section for makers and crafting. You're a theater performer like me. I mean, you're more professional than me, but I assume that your comfort level is probably similar to mine, where it was easier for me to get started streaming than get started making videos. So I think as long as you measure your expectations correctly, it could be a really good experience. Twitch isn't hard. And I have 2 videos about Twitch, but one of them is out of date because of Twitch Studio no longer exists. All right, I'm gonna do one more coat of pink. Just to make it nice and solid. I want to do a little more. If I had that short striper, it'd be over for you, hoes. There we go. Yeah, don't. There's no reason to be an all or nothing Holo Taco collector. Don't be like Danny. Sorry, I just keep making fun of you, Danny. No Holo Taco for me. Lucky you don't know Sophia. Is there a new Sophia collection? Wait, what's happening? Yeah, nailed it, guys. I didn't see that. Oh shit, I missed all of this stuff. Hold on. Okay, you accidentally banned painting polish. It's hysterical. Ban painting polish. She's a nuisance. A nuisance, I tell you. You see how she overloads the chat. I see. Okay, so we're thinking maybe new Sophia. I hope I hate it too. JSC. I don't know JSC. I don't have the willpower for undying loyalty to one brand. Because I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to buy all that stuff. And then they'll release the stuff and I'll be like, but really? That much? Like $100 or however much it is? They'll be like, I don't. Not today. And I'll just pretend I didn't see it. I know that I'm complaining about this this part of me. Like other people wouldn't fucking love it if they felt that way about shopping. But yeah. Well, I want to get my next purchase that's not going to be PPU, or that's not going to be like when a brand I really love like releases something that I just can't live without. The next time I plan to buy something from a brand, I'm going to finally buy all of those multi-chrome toppers from Ice Cream Nails. Because I've not even toppers, just polishes. Because I've wanted them for so long. And I love my full coverage multi-chrome flakies or glitters. I'm not sure which one they are. From Mooncat. So I'm finally going to go get those. Well, not go get them. I'm gonna sit at my computer and buy them. Wow, this is a very special time that's happening on my nail right now. I'm gonna try to remove a little bit of this. That went way better than I expected, because I didn't have any top coat on that pink. There we go. Thank you, Nailed It Guy. Yeah, I shouldn't have used the tape. I should not have used the tape. We do have some areas that could be better. But when don't we have some areas that could be better? Wait, what are people saying? That's maybe a bit of an unpopular opinion. There's something about Christine. You can't get into her. There's something you don't trust. You have no idea why. I can see that. What did Khaleesi say? I feel that, Tiffany. Like, if you're like, stop buying from the brand you've been buying from, it's like, but what if I make the brand sad? I also feel that way. That's another reason I try not to buy too much stuff. I don't want to develop like a bunch of brand loyalty and make it an emotional thing. It's also one of the reasons that, like, I stopped really wanting to get PR. Because I have enough brands already that I know the makers of and who I love the makers. And I feel like there's not enough. I feel like I am not good enough at separating, like, business and friendship. And also, I don't have enough room in my heart to make a bunch of different friends and have it be that kind of friendship. All right. All right, all right. Just doing some little fixes that are making it worse, as per usual. I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of white on the side. Then we're gonna let these dry, and then we're going to top coat them. And then we're finally gonna actually start on the characters. So let me... Do you guys want me to do big characters or little characters? Do you want me to do like a big face, or do you want me to do like a whole body like Brad and Janet? While these are drying, I will catch up. Look how cute. Look how cute. So you used to love Christine. She was kind of the first YouTuber you followed back in 2015, but you can't watch the live streams, and yeah, you kind of get what you mean. You better want to meet her in person. Yeah, I really hope your new meds work for you, Tiffany. I really hope so. I'm so happy that you went and talked to somebody about it. Support. I don't want to fist too hard right now, but support. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like, you know, as long as we don't get rude, you know, as long as we don't get rude and we don't start yelling at each other for who people like and don't like, I think it's fine to, you know, to question influencers, even question me. I think it's good. I think it's healthy. I think that, I think it's fine to have a parasocial relationship, but we shouldn't forget that people are people. And, you know, I'm not perfect. Christine's not perfect. We all have our positives and negatives. Yeah, I do like that Christine was big at like not quitting your job and not quitting school. That's basically what I do, Tiffany. I basically am always just collab boxes and subscriptions. Like, yeah, because I just do Orly, and I just do Orly, and I'm gonna say Orly one more time, Orly, and freaking PPU, and then if Cirque comes out with something that I like, I get it, and if Hollow Taco comes out with something that I like, I will sometimes get it. LA Colors is great. Thank you. I think people are saying that my thing is so cute. No hard fisting, yeah. Just the soft fisting. We're gonna have a soft core fisting stream. I'm so sorry, everybody. Happy Pride. Yeah, Christine, definitely. It's hard to have like a relationship with Christine. She's not that kind of person, and not through any fault of her own, just through the fact that she can't be that kind of person. She can't. Wait, they were trying to push to better health? That sucks. Questioning me. Yes. Sorry, I'm way behind, you can tell. Saying I don't have a cult following. You signed up for a cult. If this isn't a cult, unsubscribe. I'm sorry, guys, that I don't stop the information that you get and that I don't, like, make you, like, restrict your calories. Things like that. You can play Cult of the Lamb and actually start a cult. I could do that. It'd be fun. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay. I've caught up with the chat. Yeah, I also, like, I thought that Christine's old videos were really cute. She does seem just like a very different person from me. Like, and that's not exactly a positive or a negative thing, but I've kind of always felt that. Like, not even that we wouldn't get along. I don't know if I'd get along with Ben, though. I've seen him answer a few, like, am I the asshole questions, and he, like, doesn't seem to be particularly, like, the kind of person who wants to understand things. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying everything I hear him say is a bad take. Sometimes I'm listening to, you know, him doing an am I the asshole thing, and I'm like, yeah, I completely agree with you. Like, I don't think he's a monster or anything. But yeah, like, the vibe he gives me, is like, my sister's friend's husband one time, I was posting a bunch of Xtina on my Facebook. I was posting a bunch of Xtina and her little outfits. And he, like, went to his wife and he was like, what's up with Stephanie and the dolls? Like, what's up with the doll? Like, what's up with that? And she's like, it's just a doll. She likes dressing it up. And he, like, would not, like, get off the fact that, like, there was something weird about me having a doll that I dress up. And that's the vibe I get from Ben. It's just like the, I just don't get it kind of thing. Have you not seen Ben yet? You haven't seen Ben. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you went to Zillibo? Zillibo's very expensive. Yes, nailed it, guys. The streaming on Twitch. Do you need the IBS or the OBE for multi-camera? Yeah, you do. You're gonna need that no matter what, I'm pretty sure. Pretty much any streaming that you do, you're gonna need OBS. And it only really needs to be as hard as you make it. The one thing I don't like about OBS is I don't like their sound processing, and it's still not perfect for me. It's still not perfect. Janny says, I feel like Ben has been forced to be on camera a lot more than he is comfortable with, and he's developed this kind of a-hole persona as a result, in what I think is a defense mechanism. Not saying it's right, but that's the vibe I just get from the little I've seen. I would believe that. I like Ben. He's gotten so grumpy over the last couple of years, though. Yeah. I'm not trying to cancel Ben in any way. But yeah, I do get the vibe that, like, I wouldn't necessarily get along with them as, like, good friends. Like, not that, like, we would, like, you know, go to some sort of a convention and fight or something. Not that we would fight, but that we wouldn't just get along that well. Ben is both her boyfriend and the person in the product pictures. Congratulations on finishing work. He is both those people. I'm gonna do some Brazilian style cleaning up. Because we're needing it. I think my new modus operandi, how do you pronounce that? Is like doing cleanup brush while I work. And then finishing up cleanup Brazilian style. Because in general, it's just better. Oh my god, I hope is your coworker coming back? I hope your coworker comes back soon and saves you. Let me get another Interesting. I might have to check that out. The covered the covered orange, whatever. The pre-made Brazilian cleanup sticks. There. I might look into that. This is just so convenient though, because I already have the orange sticks. By the way, y'all, I learned something fascinating the other day. Did we get an answer? Should I do little bodies or heads? Should I do bodies like Brad and Janet's, or should I do heads? This little area next to my thumb, though, is always so hard to clean. Little bodies with big heads. Heads, okay. I'm so sorry her recovery isn't going well. All right, let's do a coat. Thank goodness my husband's gonna be doing something at 3 today. Because it took me forever to do these. I should not have done the tape. Hold on. I've got like all this crap from the top of my... I also have a bunch of bubbles in my top coat. Okay. Actually, before I put that top coat on, I'm just going to take a little bit of this yellow and hopefully obscure that hair. It's going to drive me nuts. Yeah, that really sucks. Like, it's just a bad situation. You like can't blame anybody for it. It just sucks all around. It's really funny. One time I was off work for a long time for an injury and I fucking hated it. And another time I was off work for a long time with an injury and I fucking loved it. Now, unsurprisingly, the time that I hated it, I was with a boyfriend that we were like constantly on the verge of breakup or being broken up or getting back together from being broken up. So, oh. There's some paint in there. What fucking paint is that? Oh, it's probably the pink. Okay. So that time, even though like it was a workers' comp thing, I had broken my foot at Disneyland while I was working. So I was like I was actually getting more money than I usually got. Because they were like paying me. They were basically paying me like the max amount of hours I could work, but then like deducting part of it from it. But usually what I would do is I would like put in to go home early almost every day. So I was actually making more money on workers' comp at Disney than I was actually working. But I was living with my boyfriend and it wasn't great. And the next time I broke my foot and couldn't work for several months, I had just gotten together with Husbando and I was living in his apartment. And I never wanted to go back. I watched all of Buffy and Angel in 1 month, and that month was February. When I broke my foot. All right, all right. Yeah, it was very bad. Like a bobblehead. I'm not gonna do a bobblehead, but I like it. Just penis heads. Oh, no. Okay, so. I didn't realize you were sick for 3 weeks. Maybe I already did. Hush is your fave, Buffy. I love Hush. Hush is so good. I'm just going back. I also love Angel, and I do think Angel is underrated. I agree with you on that. All right, all right. So I guess we'll do heads, which is kind of what I wanted to do anyway. Oh, the pointed art. So are they actually wood or are they the pointed cotton swabs? I haven't actually tried the pointed cotton swabs for this. I couldn't find it on Amazon. Yeah, we're going to do head today. First there was fisting and now we're going to do head. I know it's a weird order to do those in, but you don't know my life. Danny does though, so that might make her laugh. All right. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the Iron Bull. Iron Bull. Microblading swabs. You just did a jelly gradient and there was so much layering, your nails feel like a 1/4 inch thick. This one's gonna be very thick as well. I kind of want to see a simplified. Oh my god! Look at this! Look at this sticker you could get on Redbubble. This sticker of Bull just going. Hold on, I'll do. They're all wet. Bull just doing this. I might need that. I love that. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that. 1,200 pieces for $7.20. That's not bad. Hey, this is the scene where he pushes you up against the wall. Oh, that's Dana Dutchy. Sorry, Dana Dutchy does these. She like plays video games with romances and then like compiles all the romance scenes. She's such a good resource. I love her so much. And I recognize her Inquisitor. I'd recognize him anywhere. He's very basic, but I'd recognize him anywhere. I don't remember what her female Inquisitor looks like. Yes! These are the 2 boys. These are the boys that we're doing today. Sorry. This is some really good art. This is some really good art that somebody did. I love it. I don't ship Iron Bull and Creme, but I don't not ship Iron Bull and Creme. If I see like Iron Bull and Creme fan art where they're being sexy, I'm there for it. I'm there for that. This is, okay, so the cool thing about Dragon Age is this is a gay romanceable character named Dorian. He will only romance you if you are a male Inquisitor. I thought that was going to be bigger, but it's bigger here. He'll only romance you if you're a male Inquisitor. Then there's the Iron Bull. He will romance you no matter what. He is just horny as fuck and he is down. But if you don't romance either of them and you keep them both in your party for long enough, they will romance each other and they'll talk about their sex life while you're traipsing around Thetis. It's amazing. Okay. All right. I just wanted to find like a simplified version of him, and this is kind of a decent simplified version of both of them. He looks gray here, but he's actually more of a mauve color. Maybe that's not a taupe color, more of a taupe. I guess we'll get out Chinchilli. All right. Let's get this done. I don't know where my Chinchilli is, but I have this one, which is actually even a better color for Bull. All right. So we got that, and then I think we're gonna need some black jelly. All right. I always forget I have these Starly jellies. Okay, so we got this, and then he needs, so it's just his face. So I guess we'll just start off just like getting in there and doing it. I think I just want to do half of their faces. You'll probably miss movie night because of the moment you actually have energy and want to try to clean after stream. You'll probably fall asleep. All right, well, I'd be so excited if you're there, and if not, then have a great nap. All right, so let's get in here. Let's get in here with the Iron Bullhead. I like just did that and I already regret it, because if I put it that high up, I'm not gonna be able to like show his horns well enough. There we go. I actually don't know if I did that low enough. Let's though. Let's do his face. So his face, I'll have it down here. Very triangular. And his horns are just so big. His horns are... Oh! Sorry. I'm not even showing this. There we go. And then he has little pointy ears. It is believed that perhaps the race that Iron Bull is, the Qunari, might be half dragon, half elf. This is something that we believe may be true. Mostly because the Iron Bull talks about it, actually. There we go. I think taupe was the perfect color for Bull. My one problem is I kind of want to make both. It's a theory that the Iron Bull shares. His culture that he's from, depending on the choices that you make, he can stay with that culture or not. But the culture that he's from is very communist and very secret. And like even their breeding is like seen over. So there's a chance that if a Qunari just has like a child outside of this system, they might not even like be Qunari. I don't personally subscribe to that theory. Because like in my in my fanfic, him and a dwarf have a baby. And yes, that their intervention does need to happen because of the size difference. Oh, by the way, I just saw that somebody actually has a him with a pan flag. Look at the beauty. My beauty. I love him. But anyway, but no, there's a scene, and it's the first time he calls you like the love word in his language, like the you're my boo. But in his language, like it's complicated. He calls you Kadon. There's another character who calls you Kadon, and that's definitely not a romance thing. And that's in the first game. But maybe it could be a romance thing if you imagine hard enough. Hi, Allie. How you doing? We're gonna give him his big long horns. But yeah, there's one scene where you're drinking. And it only happens after you kill a dragon, because he's obsessed with dragons. And he brings it up. And the thing is that the Iron Bull is a spy. And I'm not gonna say he's a super genius. He wasn't like built in a lab or anything. He's just like really fucking smart. And you know he's a spy though, because he's smart enough to not hide it from you. You know he's a spy. So like, and also he's like kind of on the edge of staying with his culture or not. So he's like trying to kind of figure stuff out. Yes, Shepard loves belly rubs. Neko hates belly rubs. And regardless, though, they'll show you their belly. That's the thing about cats, is that even no matter if they want the belly rub or not, they will show you the belly. All right, and we got to do creme as well. I can't decide. The Iron Bull has an eye patch, but I feel like I should put the eye patch on it, but it's going to be on the wrong eye. But I think I'm going to do it anyway. All right. What's this polish? Oh, I know what that polish is. Okay. What am I getting? I'm getting a skin tone. So creme is a little tan, because creme is from the north. Now in Dragon Age, the continent that they're on, Thetis, it is in a southern hemisphere. So the north is warm and the south is cold. I don't think this is like his skin tone though. He's not really olive. Maybe he is. Maybe if I shook this. Like, I love you, but you mustn't touch. But look, but never touch, right? You just used your first giant 6mm cuticle pen, and you're just going from a crayon to a giant kindergarten crayon. It felt amazing. I'm so happy for you. Let me look up creme. If I have time, I'll show you all my favorite, like, creme and Iron Bull shipping image. Someone did a picture of them kissing, and it's so cute. Oh my god. Look at this picture of him. He's so cute. He's sewing a nug. And there's Bull back there being like, my boy. Bull, actually, somebody to him with the trans flag. Probably the same person. Probably the same person. Anyway, the point is, is that Krem is hot, and I would like to do him. I don't remember what the point was. I need to find a good skin match. Wait, one of those that acetone comes out of the brush? Acetone comes out of the brush? What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about cuticle oil. Another fun thing to know about Krem is that he's always drinking when he's in the little pub. And he also, he like is supposed to stand up from his chair in the corner. I wonder if there's a picture of him standing on his chair. But there's a glitch where he always ends up standing on his chair. It's really funny. Yeah. Does this show the whole glitch? This doesn't show the whole glitch. It's just a picture of him standing on his chair. Yeah, so he's always accidentally standing on his chair. And they actually made a joke about that in one of the later DLC. Because if you do the right things, he'll hook up with this chick who is in the tavern. And he'll mention that he would stand up on his chair to get a better look at her. That's him talking to Iron Bull and another Canary. Standing on his chair. I hope y'all enjoy this self-indulgent, this is a person at a con. Dressed as Krem standing on a chair. I love him. I hope y'all enjoyed just me talking about this game that you've probably never played or even heard of. Ooh, lip gloss applicators. That sounds amazing. I should buy some of those. Y'all are talking about cuticle cleanup. Oh, because you... Okay, never mind. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. I assume everybody else would leave if they didn't... Sorry, I just want to show everybody all the fan art. All the fan art of Krem standing on his chair. I love it. I love it so much. There's my witch wife and a dude that she can have a baby with. But she doesn't have a baby with him in my timeline. Because she has a baby with me. Because she's my lover. Sorry, I get so possessive. I get so possessive over my Dragon Age babies. Alright. No, let's talk about something completely different in chat. That's what I like to see. I like to just be a feature of your day. It's like an objectification fetish or like a human furniture fetish. Instead of me being like your chair or your footstool, I want to be your TV. That's so true. I'm fine with that. Don't listen to me. I don't have anything to say. I'm just gonna look at pictures of my beautiful boy Krem. My beautiful boy Krem! Look at him! Anyway. Okay, okay. I don't think that he's this color. I think he's like... a cooler tone. Yes, you're keeping me company. Exactly. Yeah, you can't move that cat off of you. All right, all right, all right. I have an idea of how this is all gonna go. So let's get it going. All right. Wow. I don't know what I did last with this polish, but it's got so much crap around the top. I must have done some crazy nail art with this. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. It's not even 3 yet. So, for Krem, he's just got a regular old human face. So let's try to make his jaw a little square. I might need to go. No, I don't have to go. I just have to do this thing. I kind of made his face a little too round. So we're just gonna angle it. I know he would want his face to be nice and angular. Let's make it angular. His hair kind of comes in right here, so we can leave that that way. He does have a bit of a butt chin. So there we go. All right. So for Bull, I'm going to get a really dark brown. That is a red. That brown, I don't think it's dark enough, but maybe... Thought I had a really dark brown. Thought Don't Be Suspicious was darker. What is darker? Dion or Don't Be Suspicious? Dion is. Okay. Trixie, move to the sofa. Barney's still on your lap, and you do know one way to get him to move on his own, then you have to give him treats. That's the worst. I had to buy the cats their special cat food the other day, and it's so fucking expensive. It didn't used to be this expensive. Alright. I'm like, how do people draw this son of a bitch's eye patch? The eye patch is actually silver, but we're gonna make it brown. Or are we? I really want to make it gray because then it doesn't stand out on his skin, and I don't really want to make it black. It does reflect brown quite a bit. And I don't really want to, like, get a silver, and, like, I don't really have a color that would work for this. I do have a really dark gray, though. All right, if you need a nap, go for it. We'll be here. Okay, I have another idea, and it's a dark gray. Oh my god, you haven't eaten yet, and it's... Oh, you're going to? Oh no, that was Lacrodactyl. See you later, Lacrodactyl. Thanks for hanging. I thought you were Karen. Actually, I don't know if I want to put that down yet, if I want to do... this black jelly. I'm not going to be doing a lot of detail. Those horns kind of do get darker the further out they are. I'm gonna go in here with a black jelly and just kind of like texture that a little bit. Not gonna lie, this black jelly is going on like a lot blacker than I thought it would. I'll do that. And then it kind of like switches to going down like this. And then he also has like scars, but we're just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do like a line out there for his hair, or for his side of his face. That's all right. You're watching on Mule and the Dollar General. That is dedication. Dedivation. All right. And we'll do the eye patch. His eye patch is a very unique shape. There we go. And we got this brown for the eye patch strap. Let's get in there. There we go. All right, and for Creme, Creme has reddish hair. I think I have a pretty good color for him. All right. This is Colin. By Zoya. So he has a little widow's peak. A lot of the Dragon Age Inquisition hairstyles look a little bit like the characters are balding. It is pretty unfortunate. Thank you. How was Dollar General, Tiffany? I've never been to a Dollar General, but I want to have been to a Dollar General. All right, Creme always has these little pokey outy hairs. And he's definitely got like some hair coming in like that. The bottom of his face, I might go back with a brush and acetone to kind of chisel him a little more, because all we have is his face shape. I guess I could do his eyebrows, and maybe I will do his eyebrows. Do we have family dollars? I feel like we do. But like, I don't see them in my neck of the woods. Like Anaheim itself. No, I fucked up the pink there. I'll go back and get it. Anaheim itself, it can sometimes be hard to even find grocery stores here because we're such a tourist town. And not like saying like it's really hard. I need to make his hair bigger. That's how I can make up for his face. I need to make his hair bigger. Because, yeah, I don't even really have it going out to the corners. Let's make his hair a little bigger. And we'll do his little cowlicks. One of my absolute favorite scenes in my fan fiction. My Inquisitor is at a party and she doesn't want to ask Iron Bull to dance because of reasons. But like over in the corner, unbeknownst to her, Bull and Krem are having a conversation where Krem's like, Bull, you should ask her to dance. And he's like, also for reasons, no, I'm not going to do that. And then she comes up and asks Krem to dance. And Krem looks at him like, ah! But then Bull interrupts them and they dance anyway. Sorry, spoilers for my magnum opus fanfic, The Bull's Pen, that I'm sure you all have read. Your son calls them Dollar General is the yellow store, Family Dollar is the red store, Dollar Tree is the green store. And of course, Walmart is the blue store. We do have Walmarts. In Anaheim, we do not have Erewhons. There are only like 3 Erewhons, and they're in LA. And my brother-in-law works at one of them. And it's very funny because I felt so stupid because like, I went and visited the other day, and I think I'm seeing him on Sunday too, but like, and I've been wanting to ask him about these influencers going to Erewhon. Thank you, Bree. Thank you for the raid. How was stream? And also everybody who came in with Bree. Hello, welcome. I am Stephanie, aka Fanaticure. I'm horny on main. I'm cringe, but I'm free. And today I am celebrating some pan-trans solidarity. And I'm trying to make sure I don't put this eyebrow somewhere wrong. These are some characters from Dragon Age. One of them is pan, one of them is trans, and together they are bros. Pre-raid, why you hating? I wasn't hating. What? Stream is fun. It's some blue magnetic nails, some green neon nails, airbrush nails. Holy shit, so many nails. The yellow is not yellowing very much today. The yellow sometimes has problems. Toast oven preheated while you're getting stuff together, and now your food is cooking. Didn't know Dragon Age was under the umbrella. Yeah, it really is, Dan. I don't know why I called you Danny. Yeah, it really is, Bree. It really, Dragon Age is. Dragon Age is a sexuality. Accept it. Dragon Age is my sexuality. LGBTQI+D. I love it. Okay, I love it. All right, we're taking a little bit of brown to just kind of fill in a bit. There we go. I think I'm gonna do a little more brown actually. A little more brown around the edge of Creme just to kind of give him an outline. Perhaps I should like outline them both in black. The Iron Bull face is a little bit too... I think I'm gonna like adjust this a bit. Hopefully it won't look shitty after I adjust it. I always forget that's not actually a cap. Come on, tiny painting! You know I love me some tiny painting. Do I want to... That is kind of just what his head is shaped like. And I do think his head is smaller than Creme's. But also, I'm like... Let me look at a picture of Iron Bull's head. It is a little longer than I'm getting it credit for. I don't think I'm gonna fix it. Micro machines, but nails. I am gonna, though, give him a little bit more definition down here. Yeah, DA is a sexuality, and the sexuality is disaster bisexual. There we go. There's my boys. There they are, my boys. I should have done more of Creme's face, but oh well. I also kind of want to like... I'm like, they're done, except for wait, they're not. But wait, there's more. I can fuck them up worse and harder. Yes, my boys. There we go. I fixed his eyebrow. I'll let them dry for a sec. And then we're done. There we go. Some pan and trans dudes who are bros. Wait, what can I still do? Thank you, thank you. By the way, we are watching Kinky Boots in the Discord. Feel free to join. Everybody is invited as long as you are cool. If you rated in from Bree, you probably are. And 18 plus. You could be the coolest child ever and you're not allowed. Thank you, thank you. And if you haven't played Dragon Age, I highly recommend you do. You probably should start with Dragon Age Inquisition. because it is a more modern game, but I love all of them. I love all of them so much. Oh my God, they're so good. They're so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You left all your kinky boots at home. That's why you have to come. That's why you have to come. I'm gonna make you come, Bree. You may quote me on that. Thank you, thank you. I think I need some new top coat. P.S. Random aside, not really random. We are doing nails. Mostly, I just think I need to take all the top coat out of this and clean it and then add more. For that is what I usually do. Get that bubble out of there. There we go. There we go. We got creme. Just do another layer on this one. Here we go. Happy Pride! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I will. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out today. Thank you so much for spending even more of your beautiful Pride season with me. Oh my God, thank you so much, Bree. Thank you so much for the donation. We are raising money. Oh my God, 25. We're raising money for, whatchamacallit? Quality Florida. Quick Quality Florida, you heard me. Quick Quality. And let's see how much we have. $265 so far on this donation link. I'm gonna email this weekend the other one to find out how much we have gotten donated to the other donation link. But I am so excited because I am matching up to $500 of those donations. So I'm hoping we get up to at least 500 because then we can give them 1,000 and then it'll be the fucking best. No, you're fine. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, see you in an hour. Thanks, everybody. Have a really, really wonderful night. Happy Pride. And I will see you later, or I will see you on Tuesday. Bye. That's beautiful, Bree. That's beautiful. Thank you.